Hey, what's up, guys? So I had done a lot of research trying to figure out how to, let's just say, make the flow in my giant canister filter. I think it runs for like up to 220 gallons, and it's all I had for my 55-gallon tank. So I had a situation where a flower horn that I have, where are you, little buddy? Oh, we're up in here. He got super stressed out for a lot of different reasons, and the main underlying cause was that the outflow from this canister filter was just way too massive. I mean, when he was getting stressed out there was also some nitrate issues, and as you can see, the way this tank is set up, the shadows are just crazy. So eventually he was really needing to chill out, and the flow was so hardcore on this thing that it was just pushing him around. He would just get in the corner where there was the least circulation, and I could tell he was not happy. So what do we do about this? We've got an expensive filter. We're not really able to use anything else. So dispersing the input was my first thought, like maybe clamping this or something, but that's gonna burn up our motor. So I want the filter to run normally. We're just gonna disperse the output. So the thing that this filter came with was this waterfall spout, and you can see it had these little tiny holes. It would let you extend it up to this far, but I mean, it was squirting out of these holes like, I mean, if the water level got below these holes, it was spraying across my entire freaking house here. It was insane. So what I decided to do was go ahead and drill a hole on the back side of these as well. So everywhere there is a hole, I've got a second hole here. And as you can see, I also took some sponge filter from the, I'm trying to get that in angle here. Well, I took some sponge filter and stuffed it down into this thing. You can kind of see it through the light there. Just not too much. Don't want to stress out the motor or anything. And most importantly, I got some dollar store sponges. You can see I just cut them into little pieces, sliced a hole down the middle, and what I'm doing is sticking them around this. See if I can do this while I'm holding a camera here. Sticking them around this, just sliding them in, and making sure that the sponge covers up both holes. The hole that's on here, and then the hole I drilled as well, which I guess I didn't drill a hole up that far. Yeah. The holes I drilled, I only sent about halfway up, and then there's extra sponge in the end, just because obviously the water that comes out of the first one is the biggest. So another thing I've been doing was making sure that the biggest sponges end up at the end here. So anyways, guys, I couldn't find this explained the way I ended up doing it, so I thought I would help y'all out as well. Oh, and I guess this is another thing I wanted to mention here. So as I was saying, you can see I've got this light that just blares down on this dude. So two things I'm doing. One, I've got some light reducing film that I got in, so it's gonna cut this light in about half here. And then while he's recovering from this stress, while I'm getting the nitrate levels back down, I just took some wrapping paper and I popped it around the whole front of his thing here. As you can see, those shadows have got to be terrible for him. Obviously got the lights off as well. And I just found this piece of marble here. It's heavy as hell. But I'm just putting that piece of marble over the top, so he really kind of has the place to himself, only has to worry about healing. I'll make a second little video when I get this pot back on, and we'll see how it works. Hope this helps somebody.